Hello everyone, welcome to the allotment. Haven't been on a while, but we have been up with the kids on Sunday, pulling some of the potatoes. The look on their faces, they were so excited about it. We've pulled about 5-6 plants up, and the amount of potatoes that have come out. Of that one alone, I think we pulled 3 out on this Sunday, and there was quite a few, and we've pulled out some beforehand as well. I just want to start taking them out. They should be done, the Charlottes. But I don't want blight setting in. That's my worry with all this rain. But also, that long bed I did create, Crystal and Sophie put in some French dwarf beans. So they've, right the way along, because that's one of the main veg we like. We really like our French beans in the house. So they've done a full bed of that. And then I noticed my broad beans, they are coming up really well, but some of them are a bit too close together. So I spent a little bit of time separating them out and move them across. It does look like they've taken again when I've put them back in, so I haven't lost any. My first job of today is getting wood chip. I've got my wheelbarrow, some bags and my shovel. I've been talking to the local garden centre, Jack and Joe's. She said I can take their wood chip for just a little charity donation, which I think is brilliant. So that is the first job, because when you look around the beds, you can see the weeds are starting to come in. And I'm going to try and get along here as well, because it is coming in around here and around the back of it. So I'm going to see how many trips of that I'm going to have to make, and see if I can hopefully get all these pathways on the beds I have done. And then I'm going to go to my kale bed, because that's a total failure, and I'm going to plant some seeds in that one as well. Probably some carrot and spring onion as well I was going to do. That was more effort than I expected. I've got 3 bags. It's a bit more rotted than what I thought. It's still wood chip. Swallow breath. So I got 3 bags. There's still some more. I've left my shovel down there. I am going back for some more. I think I'm going to do 2 bags at a time, because I am puffed out from doing that. There's one of the piles, it looks more shredded leaves and stuff, and really finely shredded sticks, so I might get that for the compost bin. But for the time being, I'm going to put these in here and see how much it actually fills. Right, so I've probably got 120 litres maybe, just to keep these weeds away, and put the wood chipping on top. Get rid of the snails. Oh, you can see there's a load of slugs on the bottom of these cardboard. Right. If I can get it down. So, moment of truth, we'll see how much a bag. I've got a feeling it's going to be like a bag of wood chip per little strip. One little walkway done. I feel like I should do along here. Yeah, I'll try and do along this bit. It's the main bit that's thoroughfare, we'll call it. That's not too bad. We've got along here, down there, and at the front of that there. That was off 3 bags. But I think I'm only going to do 2 at a time, because it's not just coming along there with 3 bags. So what? The length of that, I mean, it might get here, and here, perhaps, with 2. I could possibly make another trip. That's not too bad, because it's got the weed covering down, but we'll see how it goes. I don't want to die at the end of this, but I'm definitely doing one more trip to fill these, that and that, which I should do. Just there's a bit bad, but yeah, another trip to get some more, and we'll see from there, see how I feel. The amount of slugs hiding on this cardboard's unbelievable. There's loads down it. I might just leave it upside down for the birds, this one. There we go. I don't think that's too bad. I just wish I had enough to do that. It would have been one more bag, but I wasn't putting back out to do that. I would have liked to have done there and there. That's another trip, but my legs and back are killing now. So probably next week I have got a couple of days off again. Next week I might do a couple more trips to try and get this little bit sorted along that side. I think it looks alright. It's keeping all the weeds out from the middle. It's better to walk on, but you can see there's weeds already start to come up in this bed, which I'm very surprised at. Since I did, and I'm not finding it though, that must have been the corner without cardboard, but I'm getting a couple of the weeds coming up. So I don't know, that must be, that's another bean. That must be from seeds from other plants seeding this year already and not popping up. You would think, because there doesn't seem to be much of any others. But they're easily taken out. Right, so next job is my kale bed. Now, as you can see, the only thing growing in here is a bloody weed. Because my kale has give up the fight. Dock leaf as well, which it says this one was cardboard as well, so they are coming up. Yeah, everything's give up in this bed apart from the, well, I would say 2 nasturtiums, which are growing. They're dwarf ones, so they shouldn't get too big. That one's surviving, and that one's just giving up, bless it. So in this bed I'm going to do rows of spring onion and carrot. Now, I'm sure I've seen something where the spring onion distracts the carrot fly, or the smell of the spring onion stops the carrot fly getting to the carrots. I know July is the time of year I'm sure it's fine to do carrots because carrot fly aren't active right now. It's back end of the year again when the second lot of them come. So I'm thinking of doing rows, carrot, onion, and do it obviously south facing so they're all going to get the sun. I'm going to leave that row where the nasturtiums are just to have them as a deterrent as well. But I'll do a few rows of them. I do have some pak choy, which I think is going in the bed next to it. Yeah, let's get on with this one and then we'll look at the other bed. It's the whole bed clear. And I'm going to do my rows. I'm probably going to do onion on the outside, carrot, onion, carrot. Maybe a bit of onion in that side. I do go a lot through a lot of spring onion carrots, so I want to do some rows in here. I'm going to mark them out with my hand. Our benefit of what I've done with these beds is I can reach right over them. But another thing, and I'm still worried about, is I've done these no dig beds with cardboard. So there should be, let's have a look, should be cardboard. Was cardboard. Well, there isn't cardboard. Yeah, I did put cardboard in here, and that might have just been a lucky patch. No, the cardboard is pretty much gone now. Not seeing any, but I am seeing worms as soon as I move the soil. So my worry was putting the carrots in, the cardboard would like stop to make it fork. Doesn't look like it will now. So that's probably why the weeds are coming up. But that's took the worry away of that. I think that space is good enough. I say I'm just winging it with a spacing, but that does look like enough room. Ooh, falling over. Yeah, I don't know if you can see, there's a massive worm just appeared out of nowhere. So this bed is really good already. I'm really happy with it. That was my worry, is that cardboard, but it looks gone, and it's really healthy soil now, which I'm really happy about. And to be fair, I didn't make these beds too long ago. Right, so remember what I said for this one? Spring onion, that was it. So I have evergreen bunching. They're 20 centimetres. Yeah, I've got about that with it, between that and the carrots. Do you ever feel sorry for the worms when you see them like running for their life and trying to get back in the soil? I mean, there's plenty of it. I don't even know where he's come from. But even looking at the soil, there's so much life in it. Done it thinly. That's not thinly that I've just done, genius. I definitely need practice putting seeds in the ground because they are going everywhere. Yeah, and I'm just going to cover them back up. You know, when you see people and they like perfectly do them, I'm just like 3s and 4s at a time. Definitely need more practice. Right, so still trying to work out this camera. Alright, so that's that row of onion done. Now the carrot. I've got 2 different carrots I want to use. I've got the nate ones, and then I've got a stumpy one. I brought the stumpy ones up in case the cardboard was still in and it helped. But obviously it's not there anymore, so I'm still going to use them over there. Might as well. Now I'm going to probably end up thinning these out. But the less you thin out, the less it attracts a carrot root fly, apparently. And I want to do as much as possible to not attract them. God, I'm concentrating so hard. Right. That's the nates down. Now the red one. I'm not even pronouncing that first one, you know what my reading's like. Oh, I am pouring so many in. There we go, all in. Couple of rows, and now hopefully they'll germinate and actually work. And this bed just isn't a waste of my bloody time this year. I mean, I'm happy with it, with how healthy it looks. It's turned from being that composty to soil quite quickly. Soil, just a good bed pretty much quite quickly. Which I'm really happy about. I'm just checking out my other beds now because I've got some pak choy and I do want to put them in. And it'll be in this bed with the spinach where the kids planted, and as usual, what the kids do ends up germinating and being perfect. Like, look, Jessica's spinach. I say that because it's literally our favourite thing. That is just sprouted. We've already actually harvested some for our dinner the other day. She took loads off and they've just shot away again. Yeah, I've got a bit there, falling over. And then the beetroot I'd done, I can't remember if I'd done them by seed or it was the exact same plugs that I had in the last one. But these ones seem to actually be taken off. Them ones, I think I want to take them out. I'm not sure if there's anything else I should put in there. I mean, I could do some more beetroot, or I've got pak chai on as now, or bits of lettuce. I've got I don't know if you know it's. I'll put a picture on, but it's not spinach, but it is spinach. I might put that in that bed when I come up next. This bed, I'm going to put some pak chai in as well, like around that big open patch there, because them the leeks I'm attempting to grow, but we'll see about them. Yeah, I'll get some pak chai in here. So with the pak choi, I'm just going to pop it in this little bit. I'm probably going to do a run here, a bit of a run here, just to get some space, actually growing stuff, and suppress some of the weeds. I'm looking and a lot of weeds are coming up. I can't tell if the weeds are coming from underneath or it is seeds shooting out and germinating everywhere. I'm still picking bits of glass up on this plot and stone that just seem to work the way to the surface, and I don't know how. So I'll do the same again. I'm going to make another run through here. So at least I know, yes, that is pak choi germinating. I keep getting terrified. There's a chicken in here and it keeps gasping. Like it's someone getting scared, and I just jumped out my skin there. Go, and some here as well, I would think. Should be enough space between everything. Go, and why not? We'll put some here too. I can always give it away at work. I promise I will have a plan next year for where I'm putting stuff. But this year I'm just whacking it in. I think I'm going to give these beds a good watering now. I know it's done nothing but rain, but it's one thing I've been glad about is the water collection. Oh God. Hello. Just had to pop off there, about half turned up with a cup of coffee and my sandwiches. It's watering the beds, and that was my main concern for this year, was getting water, but it's non-stop rain. I mean, my water barrels, two of them are full, and I've got that little one over there that's a bit, I keep filling it, but that's going. I just want to show you a closer what we have done. And then I do have another compost bin that I've got, but Crystal's cousin has horses, so we've been getting bags, or she's got a couple of bags off them, and we're going to start putting it into that compost bin for it to rot down because it is fresh. So we are going to do that. I want to make one of them and pop it down the bottom next to my compost bin already, but I'm going to have to dig the ground because it has got weeds on it. So let's have a show of what's grown and what's not. So, swede and turnip. Now I'm sure these are the turnip ones, the ones that are growing a bit faster. But apart from that, I cannot tell you the difference between a swede and a turnip at this stage. So that bed's doing all right, especially them. My beetroot, this one seems to be growing. I'm guessing that bottom bit is where it thickens up into the actual beet. But a lot of them are just not doing anything. Leeks are plodding on, and my beans, they're doing well. And like I showed before, I have spread some of them out, and they don't seem to have been affected. But still, some are quite close, like these two. I don't know if that's okay. But they are doing all right. They are taking off. And in this bed, we done the dwarf French beans. But I was saying before, I'm finding these weeds everywhere. This is fresh compost from B&Q. And it's already got so many weed seeds in. You can see them all over. Now surely it should be weed free, and nothing should have been. There's been 2 weeks. Surely the seeds, there's no plant around, have not germinated, have not come in here, lay and germinate that quick on a fresh bit of ground. So I'm going to have to go around and pick all them out. But before that, I want to talk to you about my peas and my potatoes, because I have got questions for you and what I should do. Peas, for starts. they're flowering, but as you can see, the plants are the rubbish. Some of them are all right, but they're already flowering, and I don't want... Do I want them flowering, or do I want them growing more? I have got, as you can see, the ones I did sow are there and haven't flowered. So there is a couple that I'm happy with. But I don't know if I should stop the other ones flowering or not. I do have a couple of beetroots, radishes. The pen tried to pull that one out there, so it is a bit loose. Where else? I've definitely seen there's one there as well. Apart from that, the radish in this bed did not germinate very well, and I did put beetroot in, but I'm afraid I don't know if they are or if that's a weed, because I did put a lot of beetroot seeds in this, but I haven't seen any, or very few. These are the ones I put in the plug ones, and I think they've just given up. So I think I'm going to take these ones out. Next time I'm up, I'm going to put some lettuce in around the edge of this bed, I think, because then plug plants are just not done anything. And my potatoes, as you can see, I'm taking as is. Me and the kids come up here. As you can see, glass, it's just appearing constantly. But where are we? Where is it? Right. What's that? Getting on that one. Bit different colour on this one. These are two different ones. That's the Maris Piper ones, that's the Desiree ones. These ones are my new potatoes, second earlies, Charlotte's. But they seem alright. Probably won't get it. But yeah, I'm not sure what is that early signs of blight, or am I just panicking? They are growing, because I keep checking on them. I probably shouldn't. But my Desiree one, there's a lovely one down here. I keep looking at it. It's going to turn green, isn't it? Well, look at that. Getting some size, that one. I do keep covering it back. But yeah, I know that one's there and it's doing all right. Right, I'm going to have myself a bit of my coffee and figure out where I'm going to put this next compost bin. Decided to pop it here, next to the other one. I was thinking further down, but I'm popping the greenhouse there eventually when I get it. So I'm going to have to dig a bit. I was going to dig a bit over, but I think I'm going to pop some cardboard down just to stop the weeds. So I've done with this one, there hasn't any problems in that. I'm going to get it. I promise I won't break it like I did with this one. I put this one upside down and everything. So we'll try and not fail at this one. I'm going to use the cardboard from the parcel that had come in to actually cover it. I'm using these because I lost my clippers. Like that for the minute, it should be fine, and for what it's built for. Very fresh horse poop, which I wanted a bin for compost, and then I wanted one just for horse manure now. And I was thinking, if I put it in here and let it rot down, By the time it's done, she would have been a couple of times. And it can be for beds that need that boost and not just compost. Oh, that does smell. I need to go wash my hands now. So I've only just noticed. Let's get you out of there. So I've only just noticed there's a bit of a gap at the bottom, but there's no real soil I can get. The plot's all got weeds on now. I don't want to bring more weeds to the area in case it does go up through the poo and in, but it stung. And stupid me, Crystal brought us some food to eat up here, and then I've just touched horse poo. Well, that means I'm not eating my food up here. I'll have to go back and clean my hands. But yeah, I think that's my jobs for today. Actually, I want to show you me sunflowers. They're not impressive at all. I'll show you. Yeah. I was meant to do a sunflower growing competition. Now, I was expecting to be a lot of hell bigger than that this time, but we've had no sun. I probably left them in the small pots a bit too long, and it was at my windowsill in the house. Now it's like not west. It's not facing the sun, let's put it that way, but it does get a little bit of sunlight at the end of the day, and I think that's kind of affected the growth. Now I am feeding them, but yeah, they're staying around the 2 foot mark. Is anyone else still doing sunflowers? Is theirs growing much? Because have I failed? Is it everyone? It's been a rubbish year for growing. What a year to start. But I'm quite impressed. It's looking good. It's looking good. But on another note, the job here, our wildlife patch may be starting the end of this month. It's my birthday on the 30th. And Crystal, hopefully, I've asked for a pond. Showing my age now, I've asked for a pond. And that's where it's going. And then, so hopefully I get that for my birthday, and I will be putting a pond in at the end of the month. Hopefully. So this will all be killed off, and dig it over, pop that pond in, and I'm going to be going, I live next to a lot of woods, so I'm going to be getting some like dead wood from there and stuff, and making it wood, like a woodland area around it, and hope just it attracts the wildlife. And I'm also going to be putting some wildflower in as well. Should be on the cards by the end of this month. But when Crystal come up, she's like, I like that bed now. You know how she wasn't impressed when I showed her the video of the last one. Guys, hopefully we'll get that wildlife garden sorted. But I'm going to pop off because I'm hungry, but I can't eat because I've touched turd. So I'm going to pop home, and I'll see you in the next video.